Let's create our first web app using AI. For that, I wanted that you research for Replit, this one, and then log in or create your account if you don't have. I already have my account, so I will just click here on Google and log in with my Google account. And here in the first page, there is this like, hey, your name, what you wanted to make. And here we can create our first app just by typing some simple prompt. Important to mention that here there is an option that you can choose if you wanna like a modern app, interactive data web, 3D game, web app using Python. That's it. So what I wanna build with you, I wanna build a website where we can register the countries that we've visited, and then the website will show the countries we visited and the map of the world with the countries painted. Let's see if we can do it. So let's create a prompt. Create a Abby app where a customer will register the countries that they visited. It should be an individual, not account, but a place where each customer registers the visited countries by him, herself. Create also a register page and the login page. When the customer logs in, it should show the countries where it was already visited in a word map painted and a place to register a new visited country and when. It's pretty much it. Let's then try to see how accurate is our prompt and how Replit will create this website for us. Click on Start Building. It might take some time, but at the beginning it will just reasoning what you want and thinking a little bit, and then we'll give you the first uh, answer. So it's saying like, I will help you plan a web application for tracking visited countries. Based on your requirement, users will be able to register, log in, view their visited countries on a world map, and add new countries they visited. Let me create a detailed plan for this project and see like there is a plan for us that then we can select it or not. So build the initial prototype. App type, modern web app. So it's choosing to be a modern web app, and then it's saying to you that will made with React and Node.js integrations. It will integrate with this agent. We use a Replit support for basic username and password authentication. And then it's also asking to you something like, would you like any of these additional features? We can also make changes later. So for example, Postgres is a database. It's a storage where we will write, where we store our data. Enhanced visualization with travel statistics dashboard. Looks nice. Ability to add notes and photos for each visited country. Also nice. Social sharing functionalities. Also nice. Then now it's saying to us here. Visual preview in 2 minutes. We will have like a preview and first app version 10 minutes. So there is also a way here that we can be notified when it's ready. But let's just approve a plan and it start. So now it's thinking and it's generating for us, as you can see here. While it's creating, note that you need already to have some basic knowledge here to understand what it's going on, right? Not on here now, but in this first talk, like it will use the Node.js as a program language. With the React, it's a framework. So it's already important that you understand what's going on. Maybe you don't want this, right? Maybe you want like Python, maybe you want PHP, maybe you want something different. Maybe you want a Node.js. Also, like we are using Node.js actually. Also the database, like Postgres SQL. Maybe you don't want a Postgres, you want a MySQL, you want a Oracle, you want a something different, you want to like MongoDB. So look here, we already have like the first view. So this is the login page. So we didn't mention the colors we want. So it created like modern, clean, so blue and slightly gray and white. And the name also we didn't mention, so then it creates like a travel tracker, singing to track your world adventures. So then email and password, there is like a you try to get your password back, singing or create a new account for the craze you don't have. But it's still creating the app. The app it's still not ready. It's let's like wait until it gets done. So might take a while. Again, Replit, it's doing this for free for me, but I wanna something, once I wanna to build more things or also to deploy it, I will need to pay. It's important to mention, I will need to pay. I'm showing to you the free version and free way to do that, right? Let's wait a little bit more. Right, it's saying here, by the way, what's doing. It's saying installing dependencies, it's install. Now it's creating the code, created the client. It's saying which kind of file it's using. So TS means TypeScript. So all the code that it's creating for us. Now, as you can see, it changed a little bit the web visual already. There is a option here to log in, the other one to register here. And it's saying that it's finishing to create for us the website. It's saying that, like, I have set up the travel tracking web application. It allows to visualize, manage the visit website, and then it's what says the functionality that it created. Created user authentication system login register functionality, implemented interactive word map visualization using React Simple Maps. So it's using one lib, added country selection, visit data tracking features, created statistics page with data visualization charts, designed responsive UI with sidebar navigation mobile support. And then it's checking us to check the website, right? So for that, let's create on register with the email. Let me put like one email like pggomez89 gmail.com. I'll create one from 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will click on agree here. I will not read. And then, yeah, that's it. Here is the first web page. As you can see, very nice, right? So looks very professional and very nice. And then I can, for example, add a country for here in the dashboard, so like countries visited 0, continents explored 0, world explorer, and that's it. So I can add a country. So I will add my first country as first, Brazil, visited date. Then I will put the page here is a little broken. I'll just put a random date and it's my country. Then add the country. Let's see. Then appear like one country, one continent. Let's trip Brazil. Let's add other country, for example, Malaysia. I visited Malaysia in, I don't know, let's just add it here. And then the looks like weird because Malaysia is in other continent, but yeah, let's put Poland, and I visited here, for example, that country. So now to work at the other continent. And let's see how it show views all travels. World map looks like it's not showing, as you can see. So I'm clicking here in the other country list, it's appearing. Statistic, let's see how it created. It's also appearing. Some this continent here there is giving a no. So it'll be very interesting to see later what's happening. And then here sounds good, but the word map it's not working, right? So what we can do now, we can, for example, say the word map is not loading. Fix it for me. So say I can say like it's pretty much no coding. We are going through pretty much no coding so far. Now let's wait. So now it's explained to you. I will fix the word map issue for you. Let me check the word map component first to diagnose the problem. And then it's checking, open this file, this code. Let me check where the word map component is being used to see how it's being implemented. So you see how it's interesting. Like the AI created for us the OAP, which is very nice, but even with this very powerful feature and a very simple logic, it's not that complicated logic, also is not that simple. We already found one bug on the continents list that Malaysia didn't know which continent is it, as well as the word map is not loading. And then it's saying to us, like, I see potential issues for the word map component. The problem may be with the GitHub URL used for the word map, and it's trying to fix it. So here it's showing the code that it's changing. So this word map that was using this JSON, and looks like it worked, right? But let's see. It was using this that said that it didn't found, by the way, didn't find. Change it to this one. See, for me, actually didn't find as well. I wonder from why maybe I don't have access from this. Let's see now. Yeah, not as well, but here so far work it. And then saying that everything that it's changing, but it's working. It's just restarting now the application. Let's see it. By the way, look, now I'm receiving this the agent usage. It's saying like, hey, you have used 50% of your starter plan checkpoints. Then it's if I want, I can upgrade to have the features. This is when I said that be aware of the free plans and the charging. But let's try to log in here and see if it fixes it. Now it's even giving me an error here. Maybe this database is not complete, completed. Let me try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I agree with the terms. Create account. It like resetted my information. Let's add the country again. Let's add Brazil. Some like a random date. Let's add Poland. It's interesting because I type PO, doesn't appear because it's searching for these letters only. Also, other bug that eventually we needed to fix. So I added here. It's also here is working, but the map looks like it's not painting, right? So the map looks like it's not. Let's ask again. The map showing now. However, it's not showing painted the countries I have visited. And then I'm trying to also asking and talking with the AI, with the prompts, doing prompts, and AI is fixing for me. I still didn't have the needed to go through the code, playing with the AI, which is good, right? But eventually I needed to. So while it's thinking, I'm going to open here, open files to show to you all the files that it created. So it created all the files here, the config, the components. So if I open here, for example, the server, there is the authentication code. So all the code for authentication. There is this index here, probably to just run the web site. Let me see there, the share, there is nothing here. They created like not that complicated code, but even though like a lot of a boilerplate, something that you have to understand what is going on, right? So here is more the server side, here's more the client side, so the web face side with all the React components. React, it's a framework. Just to show to you framework, it's this one. So it's using this for us, as well as using TypeScript program language. So it's using this program language and using this framework to for this prompt. And then look, it fixed it. Now it's showing painted, and it said what it did. I will fix the issue with highlighted countries not showing on the map. The problem is with the country code conversion. So there was like some sort of like a conversion that was not working. Then it fixed it. It's showing where it fixed it. So yeah, this is like the walkthrough using Replit and creating some websites. We have this one. I'm going to publish this, but in other lesson.